How are you folks doing? This is Monster Jam Racing action here in Tampa, the fourth stop on the Monster Jam Tour this year. And the first truck up here, the fastest qualifier, we have Leo O'Donnell in Iron Man. He is going up against the Wolverine in his first round matchup. Iron Man, he's looking for a big win here. His qualifying lap was absolutely insanely fast, and that is also a very fast run at 18.90 seconds. Now up we have the Wolverine. Let's see if the Wolverine can compete. He rolled over in his qualifying, so he actually did not even qualify. And oh, he's up on two wheels there. Can he bring it down? Yes, he can. Very nice save. And he is definitely not going to get this win against Iron Man. Yeah, that is definitely not going to get a win. And he rolls over at the end. Here is Medusa, the second fastest qualifier here. She is looking to have a good run here. Not looking too bad. She clips that car, but she is kind of all over the place on this turn. She's going to get around this track relatively fast with a time of 19.25 seconds. She is going up against Steve Sims in the Stone Crusher. Always a good racer, but he did not have a good qualifying lap. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also very sorry for the video this time around because it's not taking up the whole screen. Very sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties, but it will be fixed for freestyle, and I assure you, as Steve Simpson's Stone Crusher goes crazy here at the end of this race and rolls it. So Medusa will move on. And next matchup of this round is, I believe this is, yes, the Gunslinger versus Raising Cane. So here we go. Scott Hartsock in the Gunslinger. He does all these Florida shows, but he has not gotten a win this season. He's clipping that car, but still a pretty fast lap. This is a Gunslinger. It ends with a time of 21.22. And he is rolling this truck all over the place, and it will not land on two wheels. Here is Raising Cane here. He's good off the line. Looks like a great turn here from Raising Cane. Lands it nicely. Gets a good bounce. He's up on two wheels a little bit. I think he's going to beat the Gunslinger here. And yes, he does. That is a very good lap. But he noses it over and flips. And he is also not going to be able to save that. These trucks are rolling all over the place. They're really going hard for this racing championship. But Raising Cane does advance. Now up we have Monster Energy here. Damon Bradshaw, and he's rolling his truck barrel roll after barrel roll, but he saves it, and he's still racing here, folks. But he's up on two wheels, and okay, he's going to finish his lap, and not that crazy of a finish, but he finishes that lap with a surprisingly not that bad time of 23.46. But Lindsey Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader, he's definitely easily going to be able to take the win here. He just has to take it nice and easy and not roll over. He's spinning that truck around, and a very nice lap from the Crusader, but he is barrel rolling too, just like Monster Energy. But he's going to end with a time of 20.69. And this is second round action here. Or no, this is the Grinder versus Ice Cream Man. There's still a few races in the first round. Frank Krummel here, driving the Grinder for the first time this season, making it out to one of our Monster Jam shows. And that was a very solid lap. Actually, 20.87 was the lap time, so a pretty good lap there from Grinder. But he's going up against the Ice Cream Man, who is not is a rookie on this series, and he is showing it as he's up the freestyle ramp. And he's kind of washing out there in the turn, and that time is not going to be good enough to beat the grinder. Now we have the Monster Mutt Dalmatian versus Gravedigger. Let's see if the Digger can move on after last week in racing. He was upset in the first round after being the #1 qualifier. But the Monster Mutt Dalmatian rolls over. So Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger, he's going to take an easy win here. He's probably going to run a slow lap time, just being careful here. Or he's going to gas it around these turns like he knows he can do. Look at Dennis just gliding around these turns effortlessly. And that is a solid lap there from Gravedigger. He is going to move on. Now we have Son of a Digger and Max D. Ryan Anderson here and Son of a Digger. He is looking for a big win here in Tampa. If he wins this race against Max D, he'll have to face his dad or no. He actually will not have to face his dad, but it could be a possibility in the bracket. And that is a good lap from Son of a Digger with a time of 19.40, one of the fastest laps tonight. Here is Tom Benson Max D. He's won racing about 5 or 6 times, the World Championship, so he is looking for a victory here, but he's not off to a good start by clipping that car. He still has a chance here if he can have a great turn here and get around. Oh, and Max D kind of washes out, but it's still close. At a time of 20.22, Max D will not advance. And this is the last race of round 1. It is Crustacean making it all the way from the eastern part of America down to Tampa, Florida. His first show with us on this circuit. That's looking like a good lap from the Crustacean with a time of 20.38. But here is Mark McDonald here in El Toro. Always a really solid racer, but he's going to have he's going to have a little bit of trouble with the Crustacean here, but he is having a great lap, and that's a time of I believe 19.48, so El Toro is advancing. Here's the first race of round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Get hype. It is Lee O'Donnell and Iron Man. He's been fast all night, and nothing is going to stop him tonight. I can tell you that much, folks. And just a very solid lap again here, and that's going to be a 20.29 second lap. Nowhere near his fastest of 18.62, but he definitely has more left in him. Here's Frank Crummell in the grinder. He is looking to beat Iron Man here. This is a powerhouse matchup right here. These guys have been wanting each other all night long. And look at that turn from Frank Crummell, and that is the fastest lap of the night, ladies and gentlemen, at 18.54 seconds. And the grinder will advance. Next up, we have Medusa versus the Gravedigger. And Medusa's way deep in that turn, but it turns out pretty good for her as she takes it nice and easy. But she is going to roll it here. She lands on all fours, and she's going to finish this lap. But once again, Dennis is looking to have an easy victory after someone rolled over, because in the first round, Monster Mutt rolled over, and Dennis had an easy win. So let's see if he moves on here. Gravedigger just has to take it nice and easy and get a decent time, and he'll win this race here. And Dennis Anderson just doing what he does, getting around this track. Excellent lap from Gravedigger, and he will move on. Now the next matchup, we have Son of a Digger versus Raisin Cane. Ryan Anderson, he's going up against a rookie in Raisin Cane. Hopefully he can beat him, but he's deep in that turn, very deep. He's going to have to make up some time here, but he's up on 2 wheels, and this is looking like a terrible lap here from Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. As he is getting around, that is not what he wanted to do with the time 22.39, but Raising Cane, he's got to beat that. Let's see if he can handle the pressure and take the win. It's off the line good. He's coming around. Oh, got on that concrete there off the dirt for a sec, but he's gassing it. Got some great speed there, but he's up on 2 wheels, and he's going to roll it. So Son of a Digger and Grave Digger are going to match up in the semifinals next round. Now we have Mark McDonald and El Toro here. He's looking to beat the Lucas Oil Crusader, but he washes out his back end right there, and he gets on 2 wheels on the ramp, so he's still got a chance here, but he is way off the track. I don't know what is going on here with El Toro. He is looking crazy tonight, as that truck's going to roll off the last jump, but he lands on all 4s. Here comes Lindsey Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader. He's looking for a win here. Time he has to beat is a 21.40, and he's looking like he's definitely going to beat that. This Lucas Oil Crusader finishes with a time of 19.22. Very fast lap. Round 3 action, the semifinals. Here we go. We have Frank Krummel in the grinder. He's looking for a win, folks. He's been fast all night long. And this lap is looking the same. Oh no, he kind of washes out the back end. And oh, that is not the best lap there for Frank Krummel. Actually, it is a great lap at 19.42. It was actually pretty good. But here comes the Lucas Oil Crusader. Lindsey Wink, he is looking for a win here. Let's see what he does. And this is looking like it's going to be close, folks. He clips that car, and that may have hurt him. That may have ruined his chance clipping that car right now, as he ends with a 20.19. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an epic matchup on the other side of the bracket. It's Grave Digger versus Son of a Digger. Father versus son. Let's see who's going to get schooled. Dennis Anderson, the veteran, versus Ryan Anderson, the kid. But Dennis is all over the place, and that's not going to be a good run. Ryan, it should be easy for him here in Tampa to make it to the championship round. Clips that car, but oh, he's up on 2 wheels. He's going to have to run a great lap here to finish this off and beat Dennis. And he beats him by a truck length with a time of 20.87. He beat Dennis by about half a second there. Son of a Digger advances to the final. This is the final race, folks. Frank Krummel on the grinder. He's been fast all night, blazing fast. And he's looking exactly the same tonight. And he's deep in this turn. Oh no. Frank Krummel, he made a mistake on the biggest stage of them all. Still not the worst lap time with time of 21.81. But Ryan Anderson here knows that's all he's got to beat. So let's see how he does. He's perfect in turn 1. Gets a good bounce. And he's pretty deep here in turn 2. But he is going to get around nicely. And great, Son of a Digger wins racing here in Tampa. Thanks for watching, folks. Come back for freestyle.